showcase. A stage to discuss from the unforgettable moments.
Mankind has achieved his dream!
This is home.
On the biggest stage.
The boyhood dream! What did we just see? Daniel Bryan did it! The Miracle Kid!
To the greatest conflicts. From the biggest names. But this showcase is about a man. A man who became a legend.
A man named Stone Cold Steve Austin.
After learning his craft from gentleman Chris Adams, Austin would begin his career in 1989.
I've been very impressed by Steve Austin's abilities. He's showing that he has a potential to go a long, long way.
In 1991, the nation got their first glimpse of the future.
From Hollywood, California, 253 pounds, stunning Steve Austin.
Dominating, overpowering, arrogant.
When you bring two world-class athletes together and they mesh as one, you create an unbeatable machine.
And we will be unstoppable as a team. Count on it.
But despite his success, no one saw a superstar. And when injuries sidelined Steve, the future looked bleak.
Next day, I got a FedEx in the mail, said I was fired. I was like, that kind of sucked.
Frustration took over.
There's nothing going my way because the politics kept the biggest potential superstar in wrestling on the ground.
Frustration turned to anger.
We're going to put the U.S. title on you, and then we're going to take you here, and then you're the #1 contender, so then you got this world title shot. Well, all that's never happened.
And anger created opportunity.
The ringmaster seems to really have it all. The size, the strength, the agility, the wrestling acumen.
Austin would enter WWE as the ringmaster, but wasted no time turning himself into a more ruthless character.
His peers dubbed him the ringmaster. I would suggest to you from the look on his face and his attitude, he's a stone cold if anything.
His moment was finally here.
It's on to bigger and better things after King of the Ring, after I win it all.
And nothing would be the same again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final match to determine the King of the Ring. It is scheduled for one fall with a 1-hour time limit. Approaching the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Steve Austin, ladies and gentlemen, went to the emergency room after his first matchup with Wildman Martin Marrow and had, I think, 16 stitches in his mouth and his tongue. And he has returned here, King, in the King of the Ring.
Well, you know, I got to wonder if on his way to the emergency room, if he saw Jake the Snake Roberts being whisked away in an ambulance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin awaits that man. And King, that man, Jake the Snake Roberts, earlier tonight took on Vader.
Oh, man.
It was not a good outing for the Snake.
He got squashed in more ways than one. Watch this big Vader bomb. It's lucky there wasn't just a great spot left in the ring.
450 pounds doing internal damage. To what degree, we don't know, but Jake Roberts struggling to even get his reptile bag up on the apron of the ring. And Jake gingerly walking into the ring. This is a one-fall match in the King of the Ring competition. And the Rattlesnake showing that he is wanting to end this quickly and convincingly.
Oh, look at this, JR. What's he doing to him?
He's stomping a mud hole, and Jake the Snake And now he is walking it dry. Nothing but high impact intensity from a relentless, unforgiving Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's pounded poor Jake the Snake like a tent stake. No stopping the rattlesnake here.
Austin is not going to give any opportunity for Jake Roberts to fight his way back into this match. Nothing pretty about Austin's offense, but it's very effective.
Oh, man, here goes. Oh.
Austin off that second turnbuckle, driving his elbows into the sternum, the ribs of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, man. I don't know if poor Jake the Snake is going to be able to get back to his feet.
Not the most effective striking here. Oh, he reversed it. It's going to be hard to rebound from that one. He reversed it. And that attack was dodged.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
Ouch.
Turning it around, it's Jake the Snake Roberts with the reversal.
Steve Austin being pressed hard.
Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on that neck. Stone Cold, we stated he was heartless before, but I don't think that anybody would think he would take that heartless attitude to these measures.
Austin's mean streak is bona fide. He is a vile man. Ladies and gentlemen, a vile man. He is confident. He is focused. It could be over here. He's not done fighting yet.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
Adding insult to potential injury here.
And Steve Austin has all the momentum here. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
I hope neither one of these guys sustained any serious injuries.
Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter. That's the business they've chosen. And neither one of them would have it any other way. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Hey, the shoulders are down.
This guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Austin doesn't get tired. He gets mad. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Incredible counter.
He made that reversal look easy.
And the strike lands.
Good night. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Easily avoided. Well, I'll tell you something about Jake Roberts. His heart is huge.
Yeah, big deal. An enlarged heart, that's a medical condition. Why don't you just say his heart is old? This may settle the score, right?
Incredible move by Steve Austin.
Uh-oh, big move coming.
The King of the Ring finals continues here. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stunner! Stunner!
With a stunner on Jake the Snake Roberts. And the referee counts as 3. And Austin has beaten Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, and now reigning King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And there you see Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The new King of the Ring for 1990. This was some battle, JR.
Austin went through some tough guys to finally get to the top of the mountain. There you see him. What is next for Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I'm just wondering how the rattlesnake's going to look with a crown on his head.
Yeah, if he'll even wear it. I wonder if this is the beginning of bigger things for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
ladies and gentlemen, the fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin, an incredible victory.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWE. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
Come on, that's not necessary.
All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the King of the Ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWE superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. As far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get the shot, you're looking at the next WWE champion. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Obviously anything but humble. The fourth prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. As the King of the Ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the superstars. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. Steve Austin's time has come, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Cheap shot. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, come on. There you go. Come on.
Stone Cold is the best there is.
As Stone Cold continued to scratch names off his superstar hit list, there was one name that had eluded Austin's sights.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart had been absent for the dawn of 316, and the man who had been raising hell all over WWE.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart. I'm the best there is.
I don't pay attention to a lot of talk.
I'm the best there was.
Especially when it comes from you.
And I'm the best there ever will be.
The Hitman found himself in unfamiliar territory, the crosshairs of the Texas Rattlesnake.
The one thing that's been missing has been me.
But the excellence of execution has never been one to back down from a challenge.
In the Survivor Series, I will face Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You're never going to get through with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're going to have to kill me first, son. And that's the bottom line, and it's the truth.
And if I can beat Stone Cold, then I will beat Stone Cold. The rest is easy pickings for the Hitman.
Son, if you think Stone Cold Steve Austin is a stepping stone, well, watch the first step, because it's a doozy.
Will Bret Hart be able to prove once and for all that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
We'll see who kicks whose ass.
Or will Austin 316 stomp the Hitman into exile?
You ain't got what it takes anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The man who could unquestionably spoil the comeback attempt of Bret the Hitman Hart. You talk about qualifications, King. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, could ruin Bret the Hitman Hart's career.
You know, JR, I saw Steve Austin a few years ago in the Sportatorium down in Dallas, Texas. And you could see the greatness, the potential greatness. It's all about attitude, then and now. An attitude, I might add, that is somewhat appreciated by this capacity crowd.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, looking to electrify this capacity crowd. And everyone, and I mean everyone, are on their feet.
Well, he's back. He ain't no clown. He ain't no trash man. He's a fierce competitor. And so is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it's all about, JR. Wrestling, competition, intensity, athleticism, and drama. And we're going to experience it all in this one match here tonight.
Well, this should be quite the contest, Jerry. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, finally going to meet one-on-one. This is a rivalry that has been brewing for several weeks now.
Well, you're right about that, JR. A long time coming, and it's finally here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake, going against the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. This should be great.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the consummate wrestler, scientific, fundamentally sound. Austin likes to brawl. Likes to fight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stare down. Are either one of these guys going to be intimidated, JR?
I don't think so. Austin trying to get into Hart's head. I don't think that's going to happen.
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. You're number one in the heart of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here they go.
The black heart of the Texan. Collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, had the advantage momentarily. Austin now reverses it. Referee asked for a clean break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't want to be the referee in this match, would you, JR?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. I think timbers are going to flare really quick.
Well, the tension, you could feel the tension when these men came to the ring. You knew this was going to be special.
What if Stone Cold Steve Austin used the sharpshooter to make Bret Hart submit?
Hart hits the mat. Look out, he's got his sights set on the neck region.
I don't think you're going to see a lot of high flying or a lot of risk taking in this matchup, JR.
Oh, I don't know. I think he might see it all.
Well, you could. I think both these guys would prefer to keep it on the ground and mat wrestle and punish and hurt and intimidate.
Well, Stone Cold is likely to ground it out if he thinks he can. And the same with the Hitman.
Austin spots the opening.
Bret Hart being overwhelmed here.
3.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Bret Hart being overwhelmed here.
Well, Bret Hart has done it all here in the heart of New York, except for beating Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he won the title right here at WrestleMania 10 in the Garden. Wow, what a counter. Oh, reversed. I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. Great offense by Steve Austin. He's too good inside the ring to be on the floor for long. God in heaven. Bret Hart has just taken a tremendous amount of abuse. And testing Sir Isaac Newton's universal law of gravity with that move.
Bret Hart reversing it. Incredible.
A well-placed strike. A clubbing blow.
Both men are fatigued, JR. Both men are hurt. This is a war.
Well, they say that fatigue makes cowards of us all, but neither one of these men are cowards. How do you like the athleticism, folks? This is what it's all about.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Stopped him dead in his tracks.
The counter. Oh, out of nowhere.
He's simply reminding him that he's there. He misjudged the range on that one. Steve Austin with the offense.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
You have to wonder, as this match wears on, whether or not the effects of those devastating holds and blows of Steve Austin will take their effect on Bret Hart, considering the Hitman was off for 6 months.
And for some reason, it's been an obsession with Austin and Bret Hart over the years.
And what an opportunity for Steve Austin to make a name for himself at the expense of Bret the Hitman Hart. It sort of reminds me of the gunslinger days. Everyone wants to be the fastest draw.
You're right. Look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks he's in charge here, JR.
Yeah, but I think that Bret Hart's got other ideas. Hart trying to get control of the match now.
Bret Hart going for another bulldog.
But Austin counters. Oh. There's Hart sternum first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, man, look at this, JR. Both men down.
Bret Hart showing the excellence of execution here. 3. And his attack misses.
You've got to keep your eyes and ears open in this game, folks.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Narrowly avoiding the attack.
3. Oh, what a suplex. This guy has strength, that's for sure.
4. Incredible move by Steve Austin. And the emotion just comes pouring out.
7.
He's trying to get inside his head.
3.
And there's another big right hand. He misjudged the range on that one.
2. 3.
What a devastating neck break.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
5.
Inside the ring now.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
He's in big trouble.
Putting the knee to his opponent.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
3, 4, 5.
Inside the ring again.
Austin's in a fighting mood.
2.
His strikes have a little extra on him tonight.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Great offense by Steve Austin.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Here we go, back inside the ring. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
He drops him like bad barbecue. Good grief! How is he still conscious?
Oh my, Steve Austin.
Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike.
Oh my, Steve Austin.
Hey, this may very well be it.
2.
Bret Hart showing the excellence of execution here. I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Turns it around on him, and what a move.
A wicked neck breaker.
Bret Hart getting softened up here.
Hey, what an impressive combination of moves.
Oh, submission! The hold's locked in! Oh, man, look at his face! The pain has to be crippling!
There's the escape. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Watch it!
Incredible move by Steve Austin. Man, what a matchup, King. This has been physical all the way through.
But I tell you, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin's got to be asking himself, what does he have to do to beat Bret Hart? Can he do it? Oh, look at this.
Austin with that diversion of the $1 Million Dream, but it's countered by Hart. Hart shoulders down, and Bret the Hitman Hart countered Austin and pins the Rattlesnake. Hart has earned a shot now at the WWE Champion.
Man, oh man, Stone Cold Steve Austin had that finishing maneuver locked in, but he wouldn't let go when Hart was on the ropes. That's what really cost him the victory.
The $1 Million Dream cost Austin maybe $1 million. This rivalry is far from over. I guarantee you that, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special submission match. Hailing from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nothing fancy about this man. You talk about it in your face. That's who Stone Cold Steve Austin is.
Well, you're right about that. Steve Austin is 6'2", 252 pounds. And instead, there's not a human being walking the face of the earth that can make him say, I quit. You know what? I think I believe him.
His opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
And here he comes, Bret the Hitman Hart. You really happy to see him again, King?
Well, I'm going to try to leave my personal history with Hart out of this, JR. Let me just say that, like this crowd, my feelings toward the so-called Hitman are mixed.
Toxic shot to the body may have hurt him more than we know.
Oh, out of nowhere!
No time to prepare for that one.
It's going to be hard to rebound from that one. But can he keep it up? Can he keep up this performance? Just making his presence felt there.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
This is a painful submission hold and used to great effect here.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. I think I saw a tooth fly out. I'm not sure I can watch this.
He almost got the shaft, and then bam! What a reversal.
Steve Austin doing what he does best, but Bret Hart pretty good at it as well. Austin is not a submission expert, but he can beat the hell out of you until you say, I can't.
Camel clutch. He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold.
Wow, Austin's just opening a can. I'm not so certain that this match we called right down the middle by our guest.
He's applying pressure in all the right places. This one could be over. He was ready for that one. What an amazing counter that was.
Well, there's no wiggle room here for Steve Austin. It's like a free-for-all out there.
And Hart, as you said before, King, taking out all that frustration about having...
There's the camel clutch, and somehow he's got to take the pressure off his neck.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't imagine that this will be business as usual. Back in the ring again. Back into the ring now.
How in the world did he counter that? He timed that perfectly. This is a painful submission hold and used to great effect here. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
How impressive was that? He's really squeezing tight on that figure four. Oh, man, this has got to hurt.
A very clever move. What a smart athlete. Great offense by Bret Hart.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Hart. And Bret Hart makes him pay for all that.
And who would blame Stone Cold if he gave up right here?
The blood pouring out of the forehead. A Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man continues to resist this excruciating pain.
And look at these people. They're all standing. Can you imagine the pain that's rushing through Austin's body? And face it, Austin's losing a lot of blood. Man, he could be losing consciousness.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring. You got to be careful, Stone Cold. If you knock Bret Hart out, he can't submit while he's unconscious. Incredible move by Steve Austin.
Oh, you better be careful, Stone Cold. Oh!
Austin,
if he knocks Bret out, Bret can't say I quit.
This I Quit match, Ken Shamrock, the referee. We are in Chicago. This is WrestleMania 13. Neither Austin or the Hitman have ever submitted in their professional careers. It's all on the line here. A lot of pride. Who's the alpha male? Nice leg sweep by the Hitman.
Man, this crowd is going wild, JR. They're waiting to hear one of these superstars say they quit.
You got to think that the Hitman is thinking sharpshooter. Focusing on the leg of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be good for the Rattlesnake. Oh, man.
Bret Hart.
Oh, man, look at this. Ow!
The figure four using that ring post as leverage. Shamrock trying to free Stone Cold. And Austin, the damage has been done. Austin in a bad, bad way.
But he still will not say he quits. To think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation.
Good grief. Look at the pain on his face. I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here. Oh, I think this man means business. Remember, our guest here is only here to officiate the match, not get involved. Of course, I'll believe that when I see it.
Oh, look at this, JR. Man, I'm telling you, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, look out! Look out!
Inverted atomic drop. And Austin, that's a low blow, technically. Again, a no disqualification match. Referee Ken Shamrock helpless to do anything about it. Now what's the Hitman doing?
Uh-oh. Look out.
Steel chair. Bret Hart bringing a steel chair in the ring. It's as legal as a wrist lock.
Things are about to get ugly. Oh.
Right to the leg. Austin in trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hart's got evil intentions.
This is going to be bad, JR. This is going to be real bad. Oh, look at this. This is going to be... Wait a minute. Bret Hart took too long. Stone Cold got a chair.
Oh, man. The steel chair right in the spine. From downtown Victoria, Texas.
Oh, look at Austin. He is begging Bret Hart to get back to his feet. And now, look out, JR. Austin's got that chair.
Austin keeping his word. Oh, my God. He said he was going to beat the hell out of Hart. And he's doing it with that steel chair. Nothing the referee can do about it. The stakes are high.
I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here. Well, to be honest,
he's applying pressure in all the right places. Oh, my God, that's got to hurt. That has to be a miracle that he got out of that.
And friends and neighbors, that's one heck of a punch. And he turns the tide.
Oh, a huge slam. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Yep, that's the reversal by Bret Hart. Austin's in trouble. He's really squeezing tight on that figure four. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match.
It's really hard to imagine what's going through the head of our...
Looks like another check in the win column.
Oh, what a bruising blow with the chair.
I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here.
He doesn't want to do this out. What a debilitating smash with that chair.
He's simply reminding him that he's there.
Remember, our guest here is only here to officiate the match, not get involved. Of course, I'll believe that when I see it.
What an amazing match here at WrestleMania 13. The Hitman, Bret Hart, trying to lock in the Sharpshooter King. You know how that feels.
Yes,
it
I
is
do.
deadly painful.
Oh, my gosh, and Bret Hart has it cinched in. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't think he's got any choice, JR. He's going to have to say, I quit.
Austin a long way from the ropes. He can't reach the ropes. Referee Ken Shamrock right down in Austin's face to hear him say, I quit. Austin in a bad, bad way, obviously.
Wait a minute.
Bret got off balance. Bret lost his balance there, lost his leverage, but he didn't relinquish the hold.
Oh, he's still got it locked in and now applying even more pressure.
An amazing display of guts.
Listen to Shamrock. He's saying, Austin, do you quit? Do you quit?
Shamrock's done an amazing job of officiating this match. Austin has passed out.
That's it.
Austin is unconscious.
As a result of Stone Cold Steve Austin losing consciousness, the winner of this bout, Bret Hitman Hart.
The match is over. The referee has stopped it. Austin cannot continue. And there's no reason for Bret Hart to continue this onslaught. He's won the match, but he's frustrated that he couldn't make Austin say, I quit.
He's going to try to put that sharpshooter on again. Shamrock, look at Shamrock.
Shamrock with a takedown, waistlock takedown, and Shamrock will fight you, Bret. He will fight you right now. Bret Hart showing no sportsmanship whatsoever after winning this controversial match here at WrestleMania 13.
Well, Bret Hart wins, but Stone Cold Steve Austin just too stubborn to say, I quit.
And this crowd chanting, Austin, Austin. Man, we come in here, Hart was the fan favorite. Austin was the enemy. They leave in different roles.
Stunner!
Austin on one leg. You never trust a rattlesnake. They don't make good corporate pets, let me tell you. Austin on one leg. Refused to say, I quit. These fans are living.
In the wake of WrestleMania 13, as audiences began to gravitate towards Stone Cold Steve Austin, a dark cloud began to form, separating the Hitman from fans south of the Canadian border.
First of all, I want to apologize.
What?
To all my great fans in Canada.
For what?
And to you, my fans right here across the United States of America, I apologize for nothing. You take a gutless creep like Stone Cold Steve Austin and beat him to a bloody pulp, even though you all know that he lost. You cheer him on the way back to the dressing room like he won. You don't respect me. Well, the fact is, the American wrestling fans can kiss my ass.
Let me clear the air because I never, ever said I'd quit. You never got the job done.
As Bret Hart's relationship with the American fans continued to crumble,
Americans don't give a damn about family.
the Hitman would turn to his family to forge a new foundation.
I'm asking you for your help because I need you.
It would take more than numbers to rattle the rattlesnake.
I'm finished with you.
You'll have to kill me to be finished with me.
The only way I'm going to get Stone Cold Steve Austin off my back is to end his career.
Like a pack of wolves!
One of these days, April 20th at In Your House, I'm gonna look down at your grave. Here lies Bret the Hitman Hart. Cause Steve Austin ripped his pink and black. And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.